Inspired by sound.
Hello and welcome to this quick Inspired by Sound video about the Fracture Sounds Spotlight piano. This thing is really gorgeous, and I'm not doing an actual walkthrough of it, more like a playthrough of my favourite presets. I've already gone through it a handful of times, added this and that to it. I really love this product, and I think you will too. I would very much expect there to be a video on the Fracture Sounds channel about a complete walkthrough, so I'm just going to keep this short and sweet and hope you will go and buy it based on the few sounds I play you, because you know how it goes. That's what we do here. So we'll start off with this preset, which is balanced, and I love it. And as I go through, I'll talk about it as well. So I'll play a little bit for you. So what I notice about this piano, what you might notice, is it's very soft and very beautiful. And I'm going to talk about the NKS mapping as well, because that's what we do here. And what you notice about this straight away is that they've done a really good job. There's 5 pages of parameters, and that is enough to really get a lot done. So on the first page of parameters, we have a 100% knob for raw, which turns up and down the piano. There it is, the piano now. And then we have 3 of these lovely layers, a bit like there were in the Fracture Sounds Hemisphere guitars. And in this case, Lunar, which is now 100%, Mist, which is now 100. There we go. Flare, 95, should be 100. So let's turn the piano down and only have these beautiful pads. There are these amazing pads in here. Have a listen to this. Let's mix some raw back in. How about 72%? I really do like these. So what I'm going to do is turn raw down and the second and third options, because what I want to do, here we go, is move to the atmosphere selection and advanced mix page and see what we can do. So you can change the layers from the NKS mapping, which I think is really great. So we're going to use this first knob, and Lunar is the first option in this case. That's the first sound. We're going to move it to glint next. So only the glint layer is playing now, nothing else. I'll move it on to the next sound, which is called Wisp. And the mod wheel actually does dial it in a little bit or take it away. I think that's really beautiful too. That's quite a cool feature. Right, next sound. RA. I think that's what it's saying, far A. This thing about the NKS is that speech does not spell what it's saying, so sometimes if I get it wrong, I apologize. It's because I'm only hearing what it's saying. Still, I like this. Great ambient pads that Fracture Sound seems to come up with. I really do appreciate this company and this library. Shade. So warm. Aura. I just think that's lovely. I really do. Ether is next. And basically what I'm doing is just putting my sustain down and just playing stuff. Just playing it wild and free. Across the whole keyboard. I love it. Low is next. Oh, that is amazing. That sound is just like all-encompassing. Wow. Hit a wrong note there. Trying to do like an E-flat pentatonic thing, kind of. There we go. Okay, so the mod wheel is not just dialing up the level of the sound, it's sort of a brightness thing as well. And yeah, okay, that's the end of that. So after the layers, then there's an alignment knob, which is currently set at 100. Close type default, close blend disabled, and then we move on to the next page. You've got sound and noise, color 0, timbre currently 0, stereo width 0, atmosphere 100%, noise 70%. The next one didn't read. Pedal 67, and room tone 0%. Then we go onto the reverb page. Reverb is currently 39%. Can I crank that? I hope that the thing is affected by for the pad as well. I'm not sure. Okay, type is room. Size is 37. IR disabled. We'll get to Y in a minute. Fade in 0. Mod 19. Damping 67. And this is just for this one preset, obviously. So, knob number 2 on the reverb page is currently room, but it can be hall or conv, which is convolution. And there's also a shimmer in here. I'm just checking. So when you set the type to convolution, the third knob, fourth, is now a set of convolutions. So it starts on scoring stage, and then it moves to concert hall and clean hall. I should probably be using a piano sound for that, really. Warm stage and a couple other things in there. Large hall as well. Spring. Small plate. Yeah, so that knob then becomes enabled instead of disabled, so then you can change the convolution as you wish. And then you have response and settings, so the velocity range 100%, and volume range 19%. I think that's what it says, because there's vel range and vol range, and I think that that is what that is. Atmos decay is natural, RT mode always on, sample start 60% currently, resonance on, force pedal off, and clarity filter on. And that's just for this one sound, of course. So we're going to move on to another sound now. I'll go back into the browser so I can read what it's going to be. Bone dry. I'll play a bit of this as well. I played Bone Dry for a very, very long time when I got this library. I'm not going to lie. It just was beautiful and it spoke to me. Basically, I know a library's going to be good. I know it's going to be a keeper when the very first sound I got to, I basically favorited, I think. It was, if not the first, then the second. Very good. Because then I know that this is it. This is the one, you know? Dream Sequence. Love this one. I love that. So the way that this kind of sound works is I don't think there's any raw in it at all, raw piano at all. And then you've got these the layers that are making up whatever it is going to be today. I'm looking at the layers ether and flare and glint. So all of these three are what's making up this particular sound. So it's, you know, three different pads working in conjunction with each other. Just beautiful sounds. I'll play it with the mod wheel down completely, like this. And I'll dial the mod wheel up by holding a chord. Now the mod wheel's at full. Lovely, isn't it? Alright. Let me show you another sound now. What we got? Faux felt. Fake felt, because of course this version of this piano is not felted. Of course, see the YouTube video description for more information and where to get it and where to download it and the current prices and all that sort of thing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, why not? Go up an octave as well. I've only got a 61 key keyboard here because it's the only thing that fits in the room that I'm in, so I have to play within small confinements. Great Plateau is next. I just love this sound. It's so soft and thoughtful, and I can just play on it for hours, and it's just it begs for spread chords. I love it. It's just so good. Intimate. This is nice. What I find interesting about this sound is it basically has very little bottom end, and the further you go down towards the bottom, the less the piano it lives. You hit this G and it's there, and if I play the G at the same hardness the next octave up, it's more there, more there, more there. And yeah, it's very strange. I've never played a sound quite like it. It's unusual. I feel like it should be on an old clock radio from the 80s or 60s. Lost Accompanists. I love this one as well. Oh, I didn't hold it. I didn't realize it glinted and twizzled and wazzled like that. Really nice. Lost Pianos. So what I would say about this library is it really does go well in the ambient / cinematic place, but it also does work in some patches for fast runs. Some of these non-felt pianos, I know this isn't a felt piano, they specifically say so, but some of these particular type of Steinways don't work well for fast passages. This does. Moody. Yeah, Moody's another good one. And you can trill on the thing. Some of them you cannot do that. I love how the pad on this one just rises up from the depths. We haven't played a lot of low notes. Let's go down to the octave lower. Good, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so too. Piano and orchestra. Ooh. My goodness. That's a bit nice, isn't it, like? Recital, yes. This is another one I can tell you for a fact that I got stuck playing for a very long time. Very rich. I'll play you short notes. See, there's a great big pad under there. Very cool. I've set the mod wheel to nothing. Play a long chord. Move the mod wheel up to something. So nice. And Spotlight piano, this is, I guess, the default sound. And even though it's the default sound, they've got a nice pad under it still. Mod wheel down. Up. Very, very tasteful. Submerged. Definitely submerged. I feel like that was very much underwater and really neat. Through the veil. Is that like when Sirius gets thrown there by Bellatrix? Never coming back from the other side of that, are you? Such amazing sound with these long held chords. Just tremendous. To think those sounds were made by a piano. Oh, it really is through the veil if you take the mod wheel to nothing. Yeah. Fantastic. And that is the last of my favorited sounds, so I'm just going to persuade you to all go buy it now. Look in the description for links where to get it, how to get it, and if you like it, drop me a comment. Will you be buying it? Will you not be buying it? What are your thoughts? I really want to hear from you, and I hope you enjoy this Fracture Sounds lovely library, Spotlight Piano. I certainly have. And I need to spend more time with it so I can get more familiar with the controls on it and what have you. But yeah, what a lovely thing. What an absolutely lovely thing. I feel like I don't have another piano quite like it. The closest that I think I have to it, if I'm allowed to say that, is probably Spitfire's Autograph Grand from Labs. I don't know if that's exactly a felt piano. I don't know. It's just soft, rather nice. But in sort of the way it plays and how it feels under the fingers, it seems to be the closest I have. But this is, of course, richer. There's more layers, and it's a bigger size, 20 gigs. So it's quite a bigger, huger, sounderer thingy. And it's just really, really tasteful. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, listening. And if you wouldn't mind, drop a like on this one, a share if you would care to. It does help the algorithm and, you know, let people know, hey, it's worth watching. If no one likes the video, as in presses the like button, it doesn't mean you don't personally like it, then it doesn't ever get watched. And yeah, that's a shame, I think. So thank you very much for your time, effort, patience, and energy. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.